Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are going to study plastids in uh, plants. Plastids are present in photosynthetic organisms. Okay, so when we come to study plastids, this lecture is very important. Plastids are found in plant and algal cells, and they are necessary for essential life processes like photosynthesis and food storage. So, plastids are found in all plants and algal cells. These are photosynthetic organisms and they contain plastids. And these are eukaryotic photoautotrophs. So they can manufacture their own food. They have a true nucleus, so they are called photosynthetic eukaryotic photoautotrophs. These include plants and algal cells, and they contain plastids. And these plastids are necessary for essential life processes like photosynthesis and food storage. सो जब हम प्लास्टिड्स की बात करते हैं तो ये यूक्रियोटिक फोटो ऑटोट्रॉफ्स में मौजूद होती हैं और यूक्रियोटिक फोटो ऑटोट्रॉफ्स में प्लांट्स और एल्गल सेल्स शामिल हैं. दे आर नेसेसरी फॉर एसेंशियल लाइफ प्रोसेसेस like photosynthesis and food storage. On the basis of presence or absence and types of pigments and the stage of development, plastids have been classified into proplastids, leucoplasts, chromoplasts, and chloroplasts. Here we can see this is a proplastid and it is being differentiated into leucoplast, chloroplast, chromoplast. And leucoplast is again being differentiated into amyloplast, ileoplast, and proteinoplast. So these are the types of plastids. Proplastids are young, immature, and developing plastids. When we come towards proplastids, these are young, immature, and developing plastids. They are self-replicating organelles. Plastids are self-replicating organelles that divide and redivide in meristematic cells and are distributed to different cell types. They divide and redivide in meristematic cells and are distributed to different cell types. Depending upon the structure in which they are found, the intracellular factors and on exposure to light, they may develop into leucoplast or chloroplast. So there are different factors. For example, it depends on the structure in which they are found, the intracellular factors, and on exposure to light. They may develop into leucoplasts or chloroplasts. Leucoplasts are found in parenchyma cells of roots, stem, and seeds. They act as storage organelles based on the kind of substances they store. Means leucoplasts store which kind of substances. They are further classified into amyloplasts, store starch, ileoplasts that store lipids, and proteinoplasts that store proteins. So these are further classified into amyloplasts, ileoplasts, and proteinoplasts. Chromoplasts synthesize different colored pigments. Chromoplasts synthesize different colored pigments other than green. They store pigments, but chromoplasts contain pigments but other than green. Therefore, they are found in colored parts of the plant, such as flower petals and fruit walls, where they attract insects and thus help in pollination. So then comes chloroplasts are found in all green parts of the plants and act as sites of photosynthesis. So chloroplasts are found in green parts of the plant, green parts of the algae, green parts of the plants and act as sites of photosynthesis. Now we come towards structure and function of chloroplast. You can see that these are double membrane bound organelles and they contain thylakoids that are stacked structures and the membrane is filled with photosynthetic pigments and acts in photosynthesis. and the fluid portion is present here, that is called stroma. Chloroplast is a discoid structure which consists of three parts. Chloroplast is a discoid structure, disc-like structure, which consists of three basic parts: envelope, stroma, and thylakoids. Each chloroplast is bounded by a smooth double membrane envelope. Each chloroplast is bounded by a smooth double membrane envelope. The outer membrane, like mitochondria, contains porins and therefore freely permeable to small molecules. The outer membrane, that is like mitochondria, it contains porins and therefore freely permeable to small molecules. The inner membrane is semi-permeable and rich in protein. Between the outer and inner membrane, there is intermembrane space, and there is an intermembrane space between the outer and inner membrane. The ground mass of chloroplast is called stroma. The ground mass of chloroplast is called stroma. It is the colorless proteinaceous substance which, like mitochondrial matrix, also contains a small circular DNA, all kinds of RNA, ribosomes. Well, ribosomes are of smaller size, 70s, like prokaryotes, and various enzymes. So, although stroma is colorless, but it is a proteinaceous substance, and like mitochondrial matrix, it has a small circular DNA, all kinds of RNA, ribosomes, and various enzymes. So it has its own metabolic machinery for protein synthesis and even DNA replication, their own circular DNA replication. The stroma contains a system of chlorophyll bearing double membranes, flattened sac like structures called thylakoids. So there are thylakoids. Thylakoids are flat sac like structures. They bear double membranes and they consist of a system of chlorophyll bearing double membranes, and these are called thylakoids. There are two types of thylakoids: smaller thylakoids and the larger thylakoids. Smaller thylakoids are disc-like sacs which are piled over one another like stack of coins. Smaller thylakoids are disc-like sacs which are piled over one another like stack of coins. Each stack of smaller thylakoids is called granum. Each stack of smaller thylakoids is called granum. Each granum consists of 25 to 50 thylakoids, and there are about 40 to 60 grana found in each chloroplast. Each granum consists of specific number of thylakoids, which may be ranging from 25 to 50 thylakoids, and there are about 40 to 60 grana found in each chloroplast. Photosynthetic pigments are also found in the membranes of smaller thylakoids, so photosynthetic pigments are also present. Larger thylakoids connect the grana with each other and are also called intergrana. These membranes are colorless and they do not have pigments. These membranes do not contain pigments. Intergrana do not contain pigments. Chloroplast is the site of photosynthesis in a plant cell. The first phase of photosynthesis is light dependent reaction in which sunlight is captured and transformed into ATP. This phase takes place in grana region of chloroplast. The second phase of photosynthesis is light independent reaction, that is also known as dark reaction, in which CO2 is reduced to make carbohydrates. CO2 is reduced and it is reduced to make carbohydrates. The enzymes for this activity are found in stroma region of chloroplast. The enzymes for this activity are found in stroma region of chloroplast. And this is our topic for today, that is plastids. Uh, Tomorrow we will study, inshallah, next topics, and there will be centrioles, cytoskeleton, and cilia and flagella. We will study tomorrow, inshallah. So revise it, learn it, and if you have any questions, you can uh, comment in the comment section and can get answers. And we also provide online and home tutors all across the Pakistan, so you can contact us for studying major subjects of all classes from nursery prep till PS level, master level, and we will provide you tutors and necessary assistance, and at affordable rates it is present. So please like our channel and subscribe it, and please share with your colleagues, friends, fellows, etc. Thank you for your cooperation. May Allah bless you. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.